Hey everybody. Happy Friday. Hey everybody. Happy Friday. Hey. Little double audio issue there. So, we're going for a little Farcom flight run. No spoilers. Just wanted to show off another easy W0 win. How's it going, Ducks? I saw you just recently got obliterated by Braun. He's not really a pushover. So, gonna do the usual game plan here, stockpile on flight units and materials, get into factory, and then switch on over to flight. No, the DAS turrets are pretty good against Braun, they just kind of ruin all of his salvage. Which is one of the main advantages of fighting him. Oh, he took them all out? Well, you have to maintain the aggro while you are fighting, or else he can just one-shot them. But as long as he's shooting you, then he's not shooting the turrets, and then the turrets will annihilate him. I'm really good at getting these lately. Just all of the good early stockpiles that I could possibly want. Oh, I don't want the terrain scanner. That cooling. I've been struggling lately. Well, taking on Braun is not really the easy route through materials, I have to say. Where did that operator go? There he is. No. You can never really kill these guys in materials very easily. And seismic detector, good as always. I can see the reinforcements coming from up here, so I will be going this way instead. Let's see, a couple of grunts. Subcaves is always on -10 materials, and it's also always in the -10 mines. So in both of those locations. And these guys are messing around. I would like to kill that operator for the hackware if I can. Oh, we got swarmers over here. I didn't really want to be here, but I guess we're fighting now. Okay. We'll take a bad flight unit. Bad flight is better than no flight. Access branch will not show subcaves. No, it has to be dug out. More swarmers. These guys have such short memories. They forget you half the time. Got some cannons. That's enough for me to want to switch over to treads. And I can put on my large storage unit now. And I might as well... No. Don't steal my stuff. Might as well get this sensor array too. No, even after it's dug out, access branch will not reveal it because it's not a known exit for OB10. Access branch only reveals known OB10 exits. Yeah, no problem on asking questions. Feel free to ask any questions here. So, we are going to go into mines, but I don't really need the branch access on materials because it's so easy to find. What is anything happening? Well, blowing stuff up. That's what's happening. Easy enough to understand. Oh. Database compromised. How's it going, Duelist? For some alerts. Get it now, thank you. I'm glad that helped. We got grunts. Good aim, Cogmind. This is probably, yeah, hauler right here. Army in a box, skeleton, and YOLO. Winky did a run the other day and carried the skeleton box all the way to access just to hack open the final terminal when he had like plus 50 hacking capabilities, just for the meme of it. So very useful, good item, that one. This guy is on the run. No treads, huh? Maybe we'll actually get something useful today from the Exiles. We'll have to see. Anyway, how's it going, K-Tur? Legs 3 turrets in AWS. Well, none of those are particularly good for killing Exiles. I mean, the turrets will kill Braun, but like I said, you really want to get his loot. And it doesn't help very much to kill him and then get nothing out of it. I don't think I've seen a single regular ion engine this run. Legs with ECM. You know, I don't think I've ever actually tried combat ECM. It's always felt like just a little bit too much of a meme for me. But I know that it works against swarmers for sure. Probably with grunts. As long as you're underweight treads, or underweight legs, I'm sure you could get away from them pretty easily. I just wanted to find that other hauler. Here he is. Oh, potential legs specifically. Yeah, that's a good point. You can just overload out of them. This guy is going back home. I killed his buddy and he said, "Oh, that's it, I'm off the job." Okay, he just went back to guard. I always think it's funny when the squad leader gets killed and then some of these guys will just head back up the stairs. They're like, nope, I'm done. Come here, you. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Bunch of bad light assault rifles. How about you, operator? What have you got for me? Hackware? If he ever holds still. Oh, hello. Definitely take some launchers. And there's the hackware. I knew he was going to spot me. We'll just take care of these guys. There we go. Yeah, there are more here, so maybe we can just, what is it, disarm. Okay. Goodbye, blade traps. And no exiles, since we would get the something is scanning the area message if the exiles were in here. Let's not fight these guys. Actually, this is a good spot to hide. Hide in here with the tunnelers. And there's the demos. It's always nice when you don't immediately get surrounded by both. Yeah, this is the only annoying part about thermals in the early game, is it's kind of hard to fit the heatsink on over a bunch of other good items. Take another bad flight unit. The heat transfer doesn't really apply very much. Let's not go that way. I'd rather fight the swarms. Okay. I'm just gonna take this exit and no demo fighting for me. There's my ion engines. And the little spread laser. This thing's really bad, but take it over anything, I guess. Will I be fabbing? We'll see. You don't really need to fab to win on flight, but if I get a good schematic, then I will try to use it. But I'm not going to go super far out of my way to grab it. Good auto guns. Yeah. I don't really like this area. Out of here. Here goes the side panel. Please. always gotta grab the auto guns. These things are very nice with their minus delay. If you do actually want to kill Brawn, these are the things that you want to have. You want to have like 3 auto guns, and that really chews through Brawn's integrity pretty quick. You thought I was always fab? No, 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 no. Definitely not. No fab here. Yeah, flight is definitely the easiest way to consistently win. Man, look at this. Nice little tread stockpile. And an axe. I will use that when I swap over to flight. Flight is what I did a lot of flight to help me understand how the game works, and then that really helped me stop dying on combat so much. Just knowing how a lot of the various spots work, how the map generates, how things move around. Run into every sentry, please. I'm not gonna get chopped up by walking in that room. Here we go. Since the analyses always... Oh man, this guy got alerted from that watcher pretty far away. This guy always... Or I should say, the analyses are always nice to have because they provide accuracy and damage bonuses against a particular bot. And you fight a lot of things in the early game here over and over again in materials, so it's nice to get them every run. They're pretty easy hacks to get as well. Nothing you do in materials is particularly relevant, as long as you can have a decent build by the time you transition into flight for factory, so this just helps take these things out a little bit easier. The small accuracy and damage boost. Okay. We're fighting a lot of swarmers today. Good aim. Good aim. There we go. That's not what I wanted to aim at. Used the item color change before, but switched it back. All this does is it colors every part based on the type rather than the rating. So flight units are always blue, ballistic guns are always orange, engines are always yellow, that sort of thing. I played way more ASCII than tiles when I started playing this game, so it makes more sense to me to use the ASCII-based colors instead of the tile-based ones. Alright, well, there is our good flight stockpile. This is basically everything that we need to have to transition on -7. And I'll just keep one bad flight unit just to have it. Let's see if we can get... No hackware. Want a little bit more matter before I go into caves here. Sub-caves, Scrap Town, yes. I've done plenty of those. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff there, though I won't be going too much into detail about it, since I kind of want to keep low spoilers on this particular stream. Got some buddies here. We're, lost. You wouldn't happen to know the way out of here, would you? I don't know the way out, but I'm hoping to find it. I will let you guys know. So, looking for the Exiles on this mines. Slug cannon. These things are very funny. Huge recoil and huge minus targeting, but a crazy damage range. And a pretty high destroy. The bore cannons are way better than this. I'm not going to use this. But it is a funny weapon. Awful cramped mines here. So here's a little trick about this prefab here. There's 2 sentries in here, like right here and right here. And if you step on this tile, you will get a couple of helpers, and they will just destroy the sentries for you. Oh, I guess they're up top instead of on the side here. But anyway, you always step on this tile first, so that the guys respawn in if they're gonna appear. Just so they get the shots in, and you don't have to tank any hits. Nothing too special in here, but we'll happily get a better auto gun. The Exiles do not appear in any particular location. They used to always appear in the same couple of corners on the map, but they don't do that anymore. They can basically appear along the edges on any corner, or on any side. They just won't appear like in the middle over here. So you kind of just have to explore everywhere. It'll be the left wall. Somewhere. What are you doing? This guy and his signal generator is gonna get us into trouble. So we know where the other... Okay, so the other entrance is over here. So they're probably going to come up this way, actually. Maybe we should not be up there. Oh, this isn't even... Where are they? They've got to be, like, right here. I just didn't turn the corner and I missed it. So... we're gonna launcher these guys when they show up. If they show up, maybe they're not coming today. They must have got intercepted by something. But yeah, they can appear anywhere. You just have to kind of look at the whole map for them. It's a busy day in the Exiles. A lot of visitors. Keep your grabby things to yourself. And we got some thank yous from the guys, the derelicts we found wandering around. So there aren't any unaware around. Low Hex. And bin. Let's see what's in store here. Trap reconfig PSU rigger light pack. I don't think I want to do this. I think this is still a little bit too much of a meme. No. I'm gonna take the trap reconfig. This thing is pretty nice to have. It's always fun to use the traps against them. Against Obi-Wan-O. Let's see. Do I have a better storage unit down here? No. Maybe up here. Humpback. That doesn't count. No. It's always nice when they have a high capacity or a huge storage unit. So the trap reconfigurator, any traps that you are aware of, all you have to do is wear this and walk by it, and then they get turned into your traps. So then whatever bots happen to be wandering nearby, whatever Obi-Wan-O hostiles will trigger the traps instead. There's not much reason to stick around here in the mine, so we'll just go up to -8. It's, I'll be honest, it's a little bit hard to use. Especially because on flight you often don't see the traps, but if you hack for the traps locate in a lot of places, you can find them all over the place, and then you could just kind of remove random squads from the map. This guy... Oh my gosh, he just annihilated him. Poor guy. You'd be surprised. You can do a lot of flight with no hacking. You get some good terrain scan and sensors going, then you can kind of just map out the whole floor by yourself, and you don't need to hack for specific locations. Let's see if we can avoid these guys. Yep. And I'm trying to remember, I think this just Yeah, so this will just delete the alarm traps. This trap reconfig, instead of making them, you know, turn on when OB1O bots walk on it, because that would be pretty useless if they walk on it and then it summons their own guys to the area. Ow. Well, this watcher's gonna alert these grunts, so just pull back a little bit. And this guy's gonna get in the way. Never mind, we're good. Oh, here comes that guy. He's really coming after us, but I think we can avoid it. There we go. I'd still like to head up and hit up that operator there for maybe some more hackware. And this imp light armor is really good on fight. So I'm just gonna pick up another one of these. Give me traps, I guess. No traps. Oh, I should have checked for manifests, actually. Because I would like to know if there's any other proto-flight on this map. Let's see if I can grab this guy somehow without blowing the terminal. Oh, he went up to that. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. One explosive trap. Manifests. Ooh, there's a 3x imp VTOL hauler. That would be nice to have. The rest of these are kind of whatever. So we'll check for... No. Enumerate. Oh, we're gonna get swarmers over here as well. Whoa, isn't that convenient? All you have to do is think, and they will just magically show up. Not my cooling system. This guy's gonna steal my flight units. Let's see, are they all good? Good. Okay, just one faulty. It's a pretty good ratio still. I don't really like these guys, so I'm gonna go this way and try to avoid them. Oh, of course the Watcher is going to alert them anyway. And everybody is coming to get me now. Well, let's just do it like this. Thing is gotta be ready to explode soon. Well, I got one guy. And for my trouble, additional reinforcements. I knew I was going to miss into that guy too. It's going to be kind of annoying to avoid these guys. Yeah, so enumerate hacks show you where everybody is for a particular squad type. It's only one time intel, so you don't get like, multiples. Oh, this guy's going to take the long way around. Yep, see, look at this bot pathing. Tried to hide off in a corner and I get surrounded anyways. Okay, all these guys are dead. And I think I can maybe go up and find that operator wherever he was. Somewhere around here. Ooh. Let's try to close this garrison. This is a terminal. I don't know where exactly that operator went. There he is. No hackware. Alright, we will find that on the next floor, maybe. But, again, this is a pretty good transition. Even with only a large storage, I never found a better storage unit. Still have plenty of good stuff here. A lot of flight units, light armor, have one hacking suite. My trap reconfig is going to be an inventory item, really. And I will just pull this out whenever I have traps that I want to grab. This thing also is nice if you're going to be a trapper build where you want to use the traps for yourself. So normally you would need to melee data jacket trap in order to extract it. And if it's an explosive trap, it has a chance to blow up on you. And so if you use this, you don't have to risk the trap blowing up on you. You can just extract it for free, essentially. And I drop some of my treads. I think I will be able to support one gun for armor and keep my axe. And let's just move on to -7. You flight, says Plexion. How's it going? Gotta go for a nice little flight win. I like flight, it's fun. It's not too difficult. You can just take it easy. And I can actually support 2 armors right now, which isn't really that necessary, but my coverage looks pretty good. None of it is in my flight. What I really need are some other utilities to put on. You Farcom though? Farcom is the best flight strat. Can we get... Let's just go for branch here. Higher base chance. I'm probably not going into caves here, but this will at least let me identify the exits. I'll put on a cool injector for fun. So these recycling units can come pre-filled with parts even if you just arrive, so it's often worth trying to retrieve components. This one doesn't have anything, but sometimes you can get some really nice out-of-depth parts. Like if I were to find a nuclear pulse array that normally doesn't show up for another couple of depths, like that would be a nice find that I could have in just some random recycling unit. A rocket array. Oh, we love the stealth array. Six times 24 to 36. This is how you very quickly eliminate any swarmer squad that you run into. Well, as long as you're not in a tiny 1x1 corridor where every time you hit something it's going to hit yourself as well. I wonder if I can figure out what this is. I'd really like to be able to put this on. If I find a scanalyzer around here, I will carry it to it, but I don't want to necessarily give up any of my other good flight units for it at the moment. And this is a pretty weak visual processing unit, but I don't have anything better to do with my slot. Ooh, where are you going? Down that way. This guy's gonna push this grunt off to shoots, but I can take him instead. Just drop my imp flight unit here and carry that other flight unit back. Of course the swarmers are in here. But I'm not going to let that stop me. What's the range on this thing again? 14. So if I... yeah, so if I fire it like this, presumably some of the shots are going to wind up over here. Now, it would be a smarter idea to just wait for them to go away and then grab it, but I'm feeling like the rocket array is going to carry me here. Oh, and I beat up my prototype flight unit in the process. Oh well. Hey, I want that guy. It was faulty anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I couldn't scan it. Oh well. I've already lost my flight unit that I just put on the ground. Which of you has this? You do. This is why it's always dangerous to put something on the ground. Just for a moment, you think it'll be safe, but it never is. Hover is very powerful, but it is kind of difficult to use sometimes. And it's definitely not an easy prop to use. I've never been very good at using hover, so I don't use it very frequently. Probably should use it some more. Ouch. An ECM suite would be nice. I don't really have anything I want to give up for that though. This guy draw some fire, though. Yes, shoot my swarmer, don't shoot me. Let's find this guy's terminal. Oh, and there is my main exit that I wanted. There's the terminal. Proton bomb, huh? Oh man. I guess I can do this anyway, but let's see if this sentry is still gonna come after me. He is. This is getting a little bit too dicey for me. If this heavy weren't here, I would have, for fun, just have let these guys step on all of these proton bombs. Oh well. On to the next floor. And I still don't have any trouble supporting this 5th flight unit either. So, keep going here. Really would like some more hackware. Their faulty flight unit is very sad. Yeah, put on this reaction control system. Even the base tier is 8%, which is not incredible, but certainly for free, not something that you're going to complain about. Kind of get the lay of the land here. Having a convention over here, I guess. So these 3 guys are hanging out. Let's not run into that squad. There's the fabricator. Ooh, slayers. Don't mind if I do. Hover best prop. How's it going, Commie Prism? I do think hover is very theoretically powerful. I just have a hard time using it personally. I always kind of get stuck using it as worst flight, and then it is a little bit too frail whenever I try to use it as worst flight, and it's a little bit too slow. If you go for the real combat hover, then it's a whole different story. That is the MTF special, going for the big combat hover build. Better visual processing units. Get those hunters. There we go. Ow. Didn't like that. Didn't hurt anything too badly, at least. Okay, you guys, come over here and deal with this sentry for me. Over this way. There we go. Thank you. What is the speed at hover? You get about 60 speed for the base tier hover. You get 80 speed for the combat hover, and you get about 50 speed for cooled hover. I don't think I've ever seen a broken guy being pushed around before. Where are you going? Yes, kill the Watcher. I think he's already shut down the DSF. Yeah. Who's shooting? Oh, they found an ambush trap, I guess. Huh. And he's about to summon reinforcements. And this is another main exit. Oh, I take DSFs all the time on fight. I consider them basically a non-spoiler main branch, similar to like taking shoots or something. It's just a bunch of random parts. There's nothing in particular that's very special about it, except for a heavy that's guarding the center that you have to deal with. Very often, cutters. They do not loop, they always take you to the next floor. That's why they suck. They're not the greatest. We got a couple of... Oh, this guy's on the move. Let's just grab this one for fun. I know where this heavy is going. Okay, programmers means it is time to go. I wonder if they're gonna come from this exit or not. They are not, so... Oh, this guy actually took them all out. Look at this champ. Take him with me to the next floor. Good job, buddy. I still have barely anything useful right now. Just a lot of junk in my parts. I promise someday I'm gonna find some more hackware that I can put on. Watcher over here. Yeah, they're gonna shut down DSFs again. I'm not doing a very good job at actually being stealthy here. Take a machine analyzer. These things are great. And I'll take a transmission jammer. So I can't afford to keep it on all the time. There is a hacking suite. I'm gonna ditch probably one of the armors. Yeah, here's my inventory. Just got the essentials in here, backup power, backup prop. ECM suite is just too good. I always have to take this. One of the best flight items. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. There's a fab in here. Wonder if I can get anything direct. Ooh. Happily take a system shield. Storage is not required on flight. Nothing loaded here. Yeah, I will put a storage unit on maybe next floor, but it's certainly not required. I think I will lose the reaction control system for this. And just for fun, steal these stasis traps. Now, if anybody walks over it, they're going to get stuck for a few turns and slightly inconvenienced. Nice level access. We got exit way down here, over here, in the middle. I don't think there was a path that... Well, I guess there could have been a path down there. I could try going for this one, since it's along the edge of the map, it's usually easier to get to. So I could also go this way and try to pull for this one. No, I don't need to go to any branches. I'm trying to do a low/no spoiler win for this. So you don't need to go to any branches to win. It is where all of the cool stuff is in the game, but by no means is it required. You can get by pretty much everything in the game with just a good set of flight units and a little bit of info war. Hype Gauss Cannon. I don't think I'm going to fab these, but these are always pretty funny. For a flight build, they're actually not bad because you can kite pretty easily and you can shoot these guys, shoot these cannon set guys from a very long range and crit like a grunt and it'll never be able to catch up to you. I would probably end up with 7 or 8 flight units by the end of the run here. Gravity flail. If I see one of those, I will take it. Gravity flails are fun. This is kind of a scary green pile up. Is this guy? Is he gonna see me? Yes, he sure is. I don't think I'm gonna beat him anymore. Yeah, there he goes. Oh well. At least I got the garrison closed. I usually end up with about the same slot distribution as I always end up with 2 power, 2 weapons, 7 or 8 propulsion, and then the rest is all utilities. Shoots will always loop you back to the same floor. Get past this guy. Oh, he shot me. If I play this well, I can get by the rest of these guys and not get shot once. Let's see if I can pull this off correctly. Okay, so he just moved. He's at 160. So I get about 5 moves. I get 6 moves in, so if I move 5 more times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he may be able to shoot me still. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he'll shoot me that way. So what I can do is try to make him move again. Okay. I think I have a slightly better chance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So you can kind of count out the number of moves you can make per like sentry move and try to plan your route so that you don't get shot at all. Mining laser on flight, well, it doesn't work because the mining laser can only dig on materials. Oh, I took too long and this guy's back. Okay, we're all good. A digging cannon is very useful on flight, though, but it has to be a thermal cannon and not the mining laser. Mining laser just doesn't actually do anything. Power amplifier is doing a little work here. So barely scraping by on my 1 power for 6 flight units. The earliest digging cannons you can get, you can't really dig until -6 with a thermal cannon. I don't remember what it's called, but there's like, I think plasma cannon, and then there's one other one on -5 that will always be able to dig through a factory wall. Another hacking suite, just what I wanted. Nova cannon is good, but that's all the way in research. And I guess we'll just put the hacking suite on right away. A hype railgun schematic. Sure. I can fab this. And since I fabbed, I got an investigation squad. Probably from this very exit. And there's a good chance that somehow all of these machines are going to get blown up, including my parts. Here's the grunts. See if I can avoid them somehow. There's some swarmers in there too. But yeah, basically any thermal cannon will allow you to dig. That is past a certain point. Oh, these guys are just gonna hang out in that room instead, which is fine by me. Oh, there they come. So these things have 20 range, which make them pretty good for sniping stuff. I'm gonna see if I can shoot these machines up. Got him a little too quick. I'm just gonna ECM him. He's gonna forget about me very quickly. Yeah, he already forgot. Item color scheme, carry over, same colors on everyone's run. Well, if you opt into it, then you'll always get the color schemes. It's always on or on. Let's do a little hype gun pen. Shoot these guys through the wall. I didn't actually kill them, unfortunately. Yeah, the colors are always based on the item type and not the rating, but it's always the same every run. Let's wait for these guys to... They already forgot me. Come on, boys. I want to have some fun. Here we go. Really? We're just never gonna blow up, huh? Okay, that took long enough. And it didn't even kill him. It didn't kill a single one. Really good stuff. Well, I feel silly now. I just gained like 300 alert and didn't kill any of them. They're all green? Alright, that was nonsense. We're just gonna get out of here. Whatever. That was silly. I can't believe that they immediately shot off one of my good flight units too from full. How did he even do that? Did he get like 2 shots to the same flight unit? Just one hit? Oh, it was the only one that was already damaged, I guess. Oh well, there will be other flight units. So I would like to find some before I go to the next floor. I'm kind of low on matter after pulling that stunt. You gotta live a little though sometimes. What do you mean the percentage chances aren't accurate? It should be accurate. And you get a light particle reactor from this, which I guess I will take. No, the percentage is real. It matches what it says. If you're getting it more frequently, then you're just getting luck. No, there's no like secret. You get a higher success percent than the machine hack shows you. There's no secret mechanics like that. Oh, look at these hype Gauss cannons. See, these are the really good sniper items. 22 range and 60% crit. But I don't think I'm gonna put any of those on. Yeah, I figured they were gonna alert this guy. Not finding any real flight units though, for some reason. So here's the juke strats for a sentry. You pull him in the room like this, he's gonna have to take a step, and goodbye. And now he doesn't get to shoot at me. I guess I'll just take the exit at this point. The flight units are very much avoiding me this run. So I'll put on my second power, though I don't think I can really use it yet. Oh, this is way too heavy for me. I haven't found any micro engines either, which would have been nice to have. These guys are running into me. I don't like that. There we go. Yeah, go the other way, please. There we go. It's not a great flight unit, but it's a flight unit. Put on my heavier engine. And I don't really want to step in these rooms because of the sentries. But I may take a peek up here like this. Oh, this guy's not in the room, actually. But I bet this guy's in the room. Oh, don't corrupt me. No, I did one power, one prop. Okay, so there's an exit. And I see signal interpreters up here. Uh-oh, I just did an IFF burst, so now they're gonna come get me. I probably don't really need 2 hype railguns, 1 is plenty. So if I can get partial spotted here, what I need is a green bot to just walk along this path. Sometime today. They're all walking up on the top. There we go. Okay. So now this guy won't shoot through the tunneler. So I can just scoot around here. He's gonna swap. And that is a branch that we are not going to run into. Now he swapped again, and now I can just go back and just totally avoid running into this guy. Now, fight is all about the tricks and avoiding as much damage as possible. Since you've got so much mobility, you really have to take advantage of it. Oh, don't... Okay, the fact that there's 2 guys here tells me that this is an exit, but I really don't want to run into this heavy, so I'm not going to go that way, unfortunately. But this sentry is still on my tail, so I'm going to try to ECM him a little bit. There you go, he just gave up. Yeah, I mean they can see through the green bots. That's no issue. Shoot, I knew I was gonna get spotted there. They can see through them, but they can't shoot through them. Oh, that's a programmer too. Really didn't want to get spotted by that guy. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can juke him. Oh, he's coming. He's trying. I'm gonna get spotted at the last second here. I don't think there's anything I can do. I'm gonna... Oh, I couldn't even get off a sneak attack. So much for that. I'm gonna at least make him... Yeah. And he got a shot off. So at least that heavy is off of this spot. So I'm gonna at least be able to go and see what this exit is. I'm gonna get shot a couple times here, unfortunately. Only once. And it's another research floor. So Dux, that was just a normal programmer that happened to be wandering around. It wasn't an extermination squad or anything, so he just got alerted by the Watcher. So in that case, you don't have to get spotted at all. If I avoided him for a few more turns, I would have been able to not get tracked at all. There's the DSF. Yeah, sometimes you can pull off the do circles thing. Okay, this is really good. So getting that flight unit makes me want to do this DSF because I'm going to be in much better shape. So the DSF trick, go overweight. And there's... Okay, so he just dispatched specialists. And I really want to know what these prototype devices are. But so now... there will be specialists coming and no cutters. Which is what I really wanted. Because the cutters are so much more trouble to deal with. So I think these are electros, which are going to be quite painful. Let's see what this is. Experimental reaction control system. That is going to help me run past these guys. And this is most likely going to hurt. I may be taking a lot of damage. There's a dodge. Okay, that's good. Another dodge. Perfect. Ooh, got my axe. Okay, yeah, I'll get another herf shot. And, okay, no more heavy shots. More hype railguns. Well, if you're offering, I'll take them. Yeah, nothing too impressive for the build here. That experimental reaction control system probably just saved me an absolute ton of damage. Since I had 2 heavy misses, was it? Miss straight into the electro, it's great. Yeah, they're not... The DSF is not particularly good for an extended wind type, I would say. It's fine for a normal wind. Wind 0, you just need to get to the surface. That's fine. And I don't need the signal interpreter anymore. And this thing will never support. I really wish I had an extra melee weapon at this point, because I really need to get some matter. Sealing the garrison is a really good start, though. I guess I'll just put this on, pick up whatever this device is. And there's a scanalyzer, so we can see what it is. Ooh, experimental power amplifier. I cannot... Oh, I can fit this. Oh yeah, so now my power gen is through the roof. I can support everything. And seal another... Oh, maybe can't seal this one. Yeah, not a lot of players intentionally go into a DSF. Oh, really? We got a big boy over here. Oh, very much not want to get spotted. I need to get used to the new line of sight, because that would have never spotted me before. Recently, the behemoths got updated so that they can see out of every tile instead of just their corner tile. So before, it would have cut it off like this and I could have snuck in here easily, but now I guess one of these two tiles was able to see. And so you get spotted by behemoths quite a bit more than you did previously. There's a terminal, so I have to get shot at a couple times to use it. Yes, behemoths can now see from all tiles. Which makes them... Oh, look at this hunter who's gonna try to pincer me. Makes them much more deadly. Yep, and that guy's coming for me. Hopefully I can ECM him soon. Okay, there he goes back. I don't like this. Uh-oh. This guy's acting like he saw me. Oh, never mind, we're good. There's probably nothing in that corner. I need to go down. Do you mind donating some matter? Thank you. There's some progs. Ooh. Where's this duelist going? Okay, let's try digging in this way. I don't want to be in the middle of this. There we go. Proto flight unit. And a heavy. Okay. Got out of the heavy range. We have squads in here. These are gonna see me if I walk in there. Oh, there's a door in the way. Okay. Another hacking suites. I think I dropped the light quantum. This thing's kind of... Well, maybe I don't do this. I think I'd be in trouble if I do. But I can drop just the basic power amplifier and put this extra hacking suite on. Right now, my biggest problem... Okay, I'm just getting pincered. Yeah, holler in there. Right now my biggest problem is I just need to locate the exit. No, you can stack any number of hacking suites. And there is my level access. Get the branch access just for fun. Right down here, huh? It's not bad. Yeah, the most powerful... Ooh, here's another one. The most powerful hacking builds will end up with very, very many hacking suites. Like, you could certainly fit more than I have here. The diminishing returns, maybe you heard about system shields being worse the more you stack them. Those are not... Like, you really only need one system shield to get the majority of the effect, because the system shields have a minimum. So if you fail to succeed in the hack, you get reduced by some number, and system shields can end up reducing it down to 25% if you don't succeed the hack, and 15% if you do succeed the hack, which is all kind of very specific numbers. But all that you really need to know is that one system shield, maybe two system shields at most, but hacking suites, you can never really have enough. poor trap reconfigurator. I've used it like 2 times and I don't think anything has ever stepped in any of my traps yet. We'll keep it around. We'll just drop the reaction control system. And give me your matter. Stop. There we go. At least he stopped when I asked him. That was very nice. There we go. Don't like that heavy. Having to dig through pen is very annoying. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that was there the whole time. Okay, just need this programmer to get out of the way. And you see the 2 tile, that's usually a good sign for finding the exits. Light pack would have been better. I don't think so. Oh, I really wanted that analysis. I'll go for this garrison too, just for fun. Well, the whole issue of light pack being that it will delete your good parts. Let's see, we got any good manifests? Ooh, there's a 3x cooled impulse thruster. That would have been a good hauler to find earlier. No, it is totally random parts that it deletes. So you cannot trust it to do anything. Is that where that heavy... It's just rotating still. Maybe I'll see if I can go down first. It's been kind of annoying to get over there. This guy's just taking his sweet time getting out of the way, I guess. Just go OX1 to avoid getting cutters. Okay, yeah, there's specialists. Oh, here's the hacking sweet stockpile. I don't know if I need any more. And programmers. So that's the exit right there. I suspect it's just right here. So I just need to get this programmer out of the way. Come here, you. Oh, not my hacking suite. I need that. Okay, this guy's just gonna shoot off everything. Ooh. Electros. These guys can't hit anything. Yeah, see, there is the terminal right there. And yeah, it's speed that determines everything. If you are fast, you are more likely to get cutters. Come on, buddy, get in this room. Okay. Stop that. Don't hit the terminal. And first try. Yeah, you can always get the other parts if you're unlucky. So like if you are quick, you can still get specialists, and if you're slow, you can still get cutters. But generally, if you're fast, you will get cutters, and if you're slow, you'll get specialists. Let's see what that proto-flight unit was for fun. Wow. That is a rough meltdown. It's a good thing we didn't need to put that on earlier. It would have been in trouble. Okay, well, there it was, the easy W0. Yeah, so yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I think that's going to be it today, just a short one. Glad you learned some things, Ducks. Hope some other people could have had a chance to learn something too. And so, yeah, thanks everybody for showing up, and I will see you around.